Fuck off. We gotta go. It's Sunday. I've never been... I don't think I'm gonna snowboard. But I gotta go regardless. I gotta meet Andy at 6. I don't know if I'm snowboarding or if I'm editing. I gotta do a lot of shit, so... Let's head out. Yes! Yes! So we're with Andy. So it's me, Andy, Greg, Gabe's friend, and Randy. We're going up to Hunter. I will be editing like a savage because I do have a lot to catch up on, and there's I could catch up on a couple programs as well. So gonna pop a squat in the cabin. I asked Andy last night, and that's the reason why I was gonna come up regardless. But the time frame at which they're up here, so they're up here till like 2, 3-ish. He gets out they get out pretty much right before the grunt of it. That way we're not caught in like traffic and shit like that. And that's like perfect. That's like a regular work day for me. But I don't really work, so there's that. And then it's plenty of time for me to sit down. I kind of have a few ideas for reels and stuff like that. Not that anything's gonna get posted today, but it gets me ahead for the week because even when I have to catch up on reels, a lot of times what I'll do is from the YouTube video, start cutting it up, but then I have to wait for the YouTube video to export and then re-edit the, cut the clips I don't need, re-edit that, reformat it. So it's like now I can get ahead of it and kind of promote the YouTube a little better. Because I think when I'm backtracking and doing this and that, it's like kind of a shit show. So, and we got McDonald's. I'm so fucking excited. I got hotcakes too. So we're gonna pop a squat once we get to the lodge, and then yeah, we'll pick up from there. We in here.
Fucking Build-A-Bear looking.
Yes. Randy's building a bear over here too. Andy looks like a Build-A-Bear. Oh, Gregory. Gregory. Let me see these sea suckers. Look at that.
What's up, baby? See, like cactus nose.
Trying to suck my.
That thing suck or what?
Trying to suck my sea.
Let me see those suckers.
It's cool. You guys ever see a Type R with sea suckers? You guys probably have never seen a Type R. Dude, those are actually pretty cool.
I think they sucking.
Yeah, that shit's bending the roof.
Sucking these nuts.
You're putting not even.
You're putting water.
You're going to the gas station that doesn't even exist. Suck me.
Let's see this.
Suck me.
It's a new feature for the new Type R.
Oh, dude, it's Abby with the Lincoln.
Evie? Abraham! What's going on? Shabbat shalom.
That's what he pulled up into by the Lincoln, right?
Shalom, shalom.
Should we get another Lincoln?
We can get it. Let's go to this.
Let's go. Yo, what a fucking weekend. We are home 6, I think. And we just went to see the baby girl. And she's doing a lot better. She was a little sick, so I've just been kind of stopping in every now and then. I was actually gonna go stop at that gym that me and Andy were gonna, and I'm a dumbass because I was so close to it. But there's another gym we're looking at, and for like our midnight hours type shit. So just to expand like the horizon in terms of like gym atmospheres and shit like that. But we are now home. We've been home, but I just had a super quick bagel because I do have to go to the gym and it is Sunday. I don't know if they close at 9 or 10, but I'm not making that fucking mistake again because I got to pull tonight. So what a fucking weekend. Man, I'm very lucky for the friends I have. I'm very, very lucky. It was a very good weekend and I got a lot of work done up there. To go on a little vacation and end up doing work instead of actually enjoy life or just like enjoy that weekend. It taught me a lot. I mean, I wanted to do the work, right? Because I'm so in love with this stuff now, the creation, the content creation, all that. I was telling Andy a little bit on the way back. I'm so lucky that like I really, really fell back in love with it. I didn't fall out of it, but just like posting what I want to post now, saying what I want to say, whatever reel. I don't care about algorithms. I'm doing my songs, my sounds, my captions, my whatever. I'm not gonna put what you want me to put up. So I'm super fucking fortunate that like I'm in that pocket of social media right now, because it's like I'm now starting to fall in love with what I think social media should be, and what it should be, not what I think. If you listen to any true content creator who like actually does it for the art and not for just the stigma of YouTube, this is it. This is I think that pocket that we're supposed to be in, create, show our vision through our eye, and just keep pushing forward. So I'm excited, but gonna digest a little bit, and we're gonna head to the gym to pull. I'm hoping it's dead. Alright, so we just got here. I'm making my fucking shit. Yo, so Raw came out with this funnel. Dude, so elite. I mean, it's just like a regular funnel. But I've always needed it because I hate fucking, dude, the shakers always get ruined. I don't want to hear that shit. The whole, oh, just wash it out. I be washing my shit out, bro. I wash my shit every day. And somehow it still smells like fucking crazy ass. It's just, and even when it doesn't, like I can put water in it and it'll taste fine. And even when it doesn't, it's like fucking, it's just, it has like that taint of like the smell. I've done the dishwasher. I've done literally just a week without putting anything in, and it's just, it's shit. So I'm not with it anymore. So the funnel kind of saved my life because I never used to use the shakers. But again, just the wide mouth, that was my only fucking saving grace. So I'm pretty tired, I'm not gonna lie, because I've been sitting all day. So we're doing 2 of Dragon, a scoop of pump, and then obviously creatine. Damn, I hope I have enough for 2. Shit. I'm a drug addict. I should have enough for 2. I never take these papers out. What do the papers do? Someone tell me. But yeah, we are gonna do, fuck, actually don't think I have enough. We are definitely gonna do a pull. Yeah, this is like, yeah, we're definitely doing a, fuck, definitely doing a pull. I think I'm just gonna set the camera up. It is dead, but I need to focus, so, because my energy is already at a low. So I'm just gonna set the camera up on the tripod since I have the space anyway, and bust down, cause, not bust down cause, but bust down because I'll have the room. So Pre's going down the hatch, and let's get ready to move. I'm not gonna explain the actual workout footage in and of itself because you guys can just watch over it. What I do want to explain to you guys though is how my back training from before and now has been just crazy different. I don't think I actually put up like a traditional back day and stuff like that. I've done leg days, I've done push days, but the back days have been really weird. So a little backstory to keep it super short and sweet. I have a damaged nerve in my neck, so every once in a while, whether it be from squats or anything that's just like if I had to explain it, it's right underneath the trap. That's like where the pain stems from. And whether it be the squat bar like pinning that certain area, or just like not being able to retract and depress the scapula properly on pull days is a reason why, like, you can see even live in the footage that a lot of it is super slow, super concentrated. I'm strapped up and I'm belted just because of the constant just like tug on it. So we went and got acupuncture. It released a lot. I was sore for a day and a half, mobile for half of a day. No, immobile for a day, sore for like a day and a half, 2 days. And basically what the acupuncture did is it pretty much released, for anybody who has gotten like adjusted by like a chiropractor before, it was like immediate relief. But then the following day, if there was a threshold between pain and soreness, that's what I was feeling. So taking it super easy, but I'm just super in love. I'm looking back at the footage, and it's why I chose to do a voiceover instead of just a traditional having fun, like, and goofy in the gym, because I think this is an important topic. But slowing everything down, you can see it's not like crazy weights that I'm doing. I was only rowing maybe 135 or 145, I'm sorry, because I did 2 quarters on each side. But even on the machine stuff, it's nothing crazy. I went a little heavier on the cable rows, but even on like the plate loaded stuff or dumbbell stuff, not like really crazy weight, just focusing and just stripping it back to the basics of actually just pulling and retracting and keeping my chest low, chin tucked, and really pulling back and driving with my elbows just to really initiate just everything, the lower trap that much more. So even the movements I am doing, they're a lot more just weaned towards that. So that's how I'm going to take it as time goes on, and I'll update you guys. But I'm just super excited with the way the back training is going, because physically I see the feedback and literally within my body, it's amazing. So I'm super happy the progress is going the way it's going. Yes. So it is the next day. I forgot to close out the video from the night before, which is just yesterday. You're going on my infamous mason jar. So we just finished the voiceover too. So yeah, super exciting. The back days are a little untraditional now, but given that I can actually feel my back moving forward and correct firing order, actually imaging and visualizing, and on a technical standpoint, making sure I can actually do proper maneuvers and cue points and technical, like everything, just making sure everything is firing. So it's more of like when I'm actually doing these sessions now, at least more so for the back days, it's I'm just like super connected. They're often alone. I can't really have any distractions when it comes to the back day, only because, or just with training in general, just to make sure I can optimize the actual training that much more. And I'm super excited because it transitioned over to bench. And I mean, it's just really the scariest thing. And like to give you guys some insight on why, again, going back to why I started to coach and approach people on just, not like actually in real time, but just like in general when they reach out to me, is when I see stuff getting done incorrectly, and like everybody goes through it. Every single human being that goes to the gym goes through it. No one athlete has not gone through it. But it's just the training incorrectly and like the ego lifting and this and that. And it's like, I think initially what sparked the damaged nerve is when I was powerlifting a couple years ago, I would set up, how like people get like aggressive under the bar, and like if the bar is here, I would literally just slam the bar into my neck. And I was running the small off program a while ago, which is irrelevant, but the concept of it is that you're squatting 3 times a week, so it's a lot. It's a lot of fatigue. The CNS itself, just from a workload perspective, just gets fried. And I don't regret running it because like I love my legs, and I love that intensity and that style of training. But that is not for everybody. Don't go and run that and fucking be like, why'd I get hurt? Because that is an intense program. So moral of the story is constantly setting up incorrectly, and like a head ass under that like umbrella of thought, just constantly jamming into the bar time after time. When I was training back then, like I would be like, oh, like it's just a little sore, and then it literally compounded over time. And one morning I woke up and I'm literally laying down on this bed. So imagine you're laying down, and I still remember it because it's the scariest thing ever. I'm trying to get up, and only the right side of my body's getting up. It's like literally the left side of my body is glued down to the bed, and then the right leg, and I couldn't move. And it was the scariest thing, and I got crazy, just like emotional, because like you don't know what's going on. And I know, just generally speaking, like whenever it's like the left side of the body, it's always like they say it's like heart issues. So like that's why I was just like, holy fuck, what's going on? Again, my ignorance just didn't know what was going on, so I had to inform myself. Reached out to a few PTs, got incorrect readings, did this, did that. Saw a couple of adjusters with chiropractor, and it helped a little bit. They did like a lot of thoracic release, so that kind of helped a lot, but it didn't. Again, it was just prolonging a, what do they call it? What we thought was the actual problem, and what we actually tried to fix only delayed what the actual problem was, like the conclusion of what it actually was. So not that the thoracic mobility and the correction didn't help, it did, because it was just in that area. But again, it was just only for 3-4 days at a time, until like either I got back under the bar or I did another pull day. And then fast forward like literally into now, you know, getting all of that and only recently going to get the acupuncture. I should have probably went sooner. So we went and got it, and we went all the way up from my left erector all the way up to basically the neck area. We went down into the tricep as well, because the rear delt and running all the way down is where I had the problem. We didn't go down into my leg because, again, this is where like everything was firing from. It was like this general area was firing from. And I don't know the entire terminology behind it, but I wish I could have recorded, but they were just like super weird with like I said, they were like, wear your mask and do this and do that. So I'm looking at the time, 5 minutes, without making this super long, that's what has been going on. And training has taken an effect, benching has taken an effect, right? Because properly pressing, and now my chest is changing, my back is changing. I put up on the Instagram the other day that like literally the lower trap, mid back region, I'm now able to, as a bodybuilder, interact with because of that transition that I choose to, I don't know, I guess claim or like put into my routine, whatever. I haven't seen it, but that transitioning point now, when I'm twisting my body and bringing my right lat and erector into the forefront at a stationed point, toes forward, toes to the side, and I do the twist, now I'm able to actually pop basically this side of the back out. But that's just because now I'm able to actually feel what it, you know, like, for lack of better terms, like what it's supposed to feel like and how to engage it. So it's gonna be a super slow process. I think I go back I think he said 5 or 6 weeks. I have it on the computer, but it's not a cheap procedure, but or I don't know if that's the right term, or a treatment, I'm sorry. So just taking it as I can, and I'm just super excited that like literally even looking at the voiceover, like, because I'm literally recording and doing the voiceover, watching the footage in real time, looking at it, I can see my back firing, I can see the left side of my back firing, my left trap is slowly starting to get activated. So just back training has taken a little bit of a hit, because like I can't even row heavy if I wanted to, because it's just I'm rowing without feeling it. And now that literally I can feel it, the weight is literally stripped 70%, and I'm making that much more progress because I'm mentally connecting with it more. So again, as an athlete, and now as an ongoing coach, like I want to tell you guys that like just please, just more importantly, even if you're working with me, I can't feel what you're feeling. So in terms of like level of accountability and integrity, you got to tell me, or you got to just listen to yourself. Like even over me, if you're working with me, listen to your body. If something doesn't feel right, drop it. One movement won't make you, but it will break you. And that's like one of the things I've always learned through life. And it's never worth it. If we're going to the gym 365 days a year, a couple of weeks out of the year won't change everything. So that's just my spiel. It was important. I know this is a long ramble, but it was super important to me, and I think to the community. So like I want to let you guys know in on that. But thank you. This weekend was great, from the snowboarding to going to hang out with Georgie, getting Kelsey out of the house, going to see Goddaughter, and then like an amazing back session. This is one of the best I've had in a while. So new week, new goals, same goals, keep pushing. And we got bench tonight in the gym. I think I'm gonna text Andy. I think we're going. It's noon right now. I gotta eat and get the day going. So be sure to smash the thumbs up button and subscribe. It helps our algorithm. And you guys are killing it. I'm getting a couple of subscribers every day, every video. It's like 2-3, which is more than average, honestly. And then like from my standards. So I'm trying to push the content level, but every once in a while, like I want to do this and like make sure like there's a lot of realism in it, because like the fancy stuff is cool. I love it from a content perspective, but a lot of times that's not educational, or just like it's cool to watch. So finding a balance, but I think I'm doing a lot better so far moving in to the new year and new content goals. So thank you guys, and we'll catch you in the next one.